Alright, back again for part 3. Next cluster of questions comes from another good buddy of mine, BamDude1989. What has to be your favorite genre in video games? First-person shooters, platformers, and shoot 'em ups. Short, sweet, and to the point. What is to be the most weirdest anime you've ever seen? Weirdest anime I've ever seen. Well, the weirdest anime I've ever heard would probably be along the lines of Excel Saga and stuff like that. As far as weirdest that I've actually seen, I'd have to say Super Milk Chan. I mean, that show is just drugs. Drugs and more drugs. I have no idea what the creators of that show were smoking when they made that show. I mean, it's funny in some points, but altogether it's just so hilariously weird. Who do you think has to be the worst modern musical icons of Disney? Jonas Brothers, Hannah Montana, or High School Musical? All three of them. They all suck equally. I wish they all would just quit or die or something. That's how rash I am when it comes to those, because, I mean, rap is dying, that's good, but that's what's emerging, unfortunately. And all the really, truly talented bands, you know, that still have a taste for music aren't getting noticed. People don't care about the music nowadays, they just care about how pretty and girly all the guys look. And their high-pitched voices. How they sing. Kill me. Next questions come from another good friend of mine, Baloo Dump Truck. What's your opinions about my artwork? What can be done to make it better? You got some great artwork, man. I'm not really an art person myself. Like I can't draw for shit. I mean, I can't even draw a stick figure right. I only draw when I'm like looking off of something. If I'm looking off a picture, then I can get it. I do have a few good Pokemon drawings here somewhere. I said I'll show them, and I will show them in a few. Or I will show them eventually. Oh, excuse me. I'm not really much of an art critic either, so I think your art's good as it is. Have you played Kingdom Hearts? No, but I do want to. Have you ever watched Tailspin back then as a kid? Oh yeah. I mean, I watched. Okay, you know, back when we were kids, Disney was the shit. It had not just the movies either, but the channels. Like Toon Disney, I gotta say, is still showing some of the classic stuff, so they're good for that. But the Disney Channel, it's gone to shit. I watched like Tailspin, DuckTales, Darkwing Duck, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, all those shows. I watched those all the time as a kid. And I wish they would start showing them again, predominantly. Next questions come from J Gamer Fan. What's your favorite kind of video to make on YouTube? All the kinds I do. Playthroughs I'll only kind of do occasionally whenever I get the mood for it. I'm not a really playthrough kind of guy like some of my friends are. It's kind of hard to do. It's kind of hard to have the patience to do when you only have a webcam to do footage with, and I can't afford to buy things like Dazzler or GameBridge right now. I may eventually, but we'll see. Will you do Let's Plays? Well, I've already made one, but it wasn't a Let's Play, it was a playthrough, and like I said, I may do some in the future, but I'm still deciding on that. What is your favorite gaming system while growing up? Super Nintendo. Simply put. Next questions come from Cell Dweller 2007. Have you ever seen the anime Outlaw Star? Outlaw Star. If so, do you think it will ever get another season? I do faintly remember seeing Outlaw Star as a kid, back when it came on Toonami. I did like it, and I really don't remember how it went, though. I do remember I liked it, though. Did you ever play the game Clive Barker's Jericho? If so, did you like it? Again, no, but I did want to get. I saw trailers for it, and I saw Nicotine Aliens video on it, and it does look pretty cool. So I would like to play that. 3. Did you ever play the Fear game? If so, what did you think of them? Again, no, I haven't, but I do want to. Stop adding games to my list of games that I have not played. Remember, I can't buy games whenever they come out. I get very meager paychecks. In fact, the one I get today, since I had to miss 2 nights of work, is probably going to be like not even $5. Raging Mango 98 asks, what kind of games do you like more? Games you played today or old school classics? As a whole, old school classics, but some of today's games are coming very close to that. It all depends on the game. But as a whole, the old school ones. Just, I love that nostalgic feeling. You know, you haven't played a game ever since you were in 4th grade, and you're playing it again for the first time in 10 years, and you're just like, whoa, major flashbacks. Magus X1 asks, what are your thoughts on the original Half-Life? Love Half-Life. The original Half-Life is one of the best first-person shooters I've played. It's also one of the hardest. Yeah, it's definitely the hardest so far. I mean, Half-Life 2 and Half-Life 2 episodes 1 and 2 were a lot more focused on story. Well, I'm not going to put it that way. They were focused on the story a lot more than Half-Life 1 was. I mean, Half-Life 1 was really a run and gun. Half-Life 2 was had a lot more to do with story. But I do like them. Have you seen Scrap Princess? It's an anime series. Have you seen Scrap Princess? It's an anime series? I don't know, man. I guess you tell me. Put the question mark in the wrong place. No, I haven't, and I have heard of it, and I haven't really seen what it looks like. I may in the future. I don't know. So, yeah, there you go on those. Next come from Sukasa06, or 06. 1. Have you played Dead Space? No, and I don't know if I really want to. And I'm not really a survival horror game kind of guy. You like rhythm games like Audio Surf or DDR? I've never played Audio Surf. I have seen it though. It does look pretty cool. DDR I have played a few times, but I'm really a Guitar Hero Rock Band kind of guy as far as rhythm games go. Are you a Pepsi or Coca-Cola guy, and why? Neither. Dr. Pepper owns both of them. Why? Well, one, it doesn't have that ingredient that that completely just dries out your mouth like Coke and Pepsi both do, and it doesn't taste like piss like a Mountain Dew. Sorry, I can't stand Mountain Dew. I hate it. I used to be a Sprite guy, but now I don't like it anymore either. I mean, yeah, I just don't like it anymore. But Dr. Pepper has got like good taste, and takes a lot longer for it to go flat than Coke, I think, and it's also doesn't just leave your mouth all bone dry. Next questions, if I can get these in 2 minutes, come from Don Alexandro Costino. Do you buy your desired games as soon as they appear, or wait for a while? I wait for a while, depending on how much I want it. I do want to get Mirror's Edge pretty quickly, though, because I played the demo and it was amazing, in my opinion. Any haters yet? Well, random haters that one-starred some of my videos, but they seem to have died down. Hopefully this video won't get them agitated again. Do you play PC games or just stick to the consoles? I do have like 2 PC games, but I stick mainly to consoles. So there you go. Like I had Quake 2 and Call of Duty, and I just got rid of both of those since I may eventually put them back. I'm not sure though. And I can get this final one easily. Final questions come from Oasis, if I pronounce that right. Oasis. Alrighty, I have a question for the Q&A. How many games have you completed up to 100%? Not just the whole story or campaign, but all the other side missions, collectibles, and challenges, levels, whatever. So far, I've done a few Devil May Cry's, Jax, Ratchet & Clank, Star Wars, Force Unleashed, and I'm close to completing GTA 4 100% after all the pigeons. Any games I've completed 100%, side quest wise. The Banjo games, Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. The Metroid Prime games, just finding all the items, you know, because that's not just about campaign. That's Metroid Primes 1 and 2. Some SNES games, I can't really list them because I don't remember much, but I do remember there are some. What else? I thought there was one more I could at least mention here. Oh, no, that's not it. Never mind. But yeah, the Metroid Prime games. Gex Enter the Gecko for the PlayStation. That was another one. Like I got all the red remotes and silver remotes and gold remotes and everything. As a matter of fact, that may be a future playthrough of mine. Now that I figured out how to record off of a TV without making it look too bright. But that game is pretty colorful and maybe pretty hard. But I do want to show it to people because I thought it was an early candidate for Game of the Year, but it didn't seem to get that much attention at all. So that may be a future playthrough. And that completes my third Q&A. Sorry it took so long to have me do this. Like I said, I've been sick and I've been doing my playthrough. But there you go. My next video will probably be done today. And with that, Metroid for the third time, signing off.